Temperatures this morning off to a warm start. As Amanda mentioned, some fog for us developing, especially around Orlando and points south for us into Kissimmee, Celebration, Point Siena. We are getting in on some of that really thick fog. Our visibility has continued to drop, now down below a half a mile into that really thick stuff. A quarter-mile visibility coming in Kissimmee, about a mile and a half in Orlando. Still not seeing any widespread delays at the Orlando International Airport, but that could be something that eventually happens over the next hour or so as that fog really thickens up. Most of the rain, though, south of Orlando, south of the International Airport. Right now, we're dealing with just a few downpours. Good morning, Kissimmee. We are dry right now for us in and around Point Siena. They're a little bit closer to us, but we are mainly dry. Melbourne, good morning. We are dry as well, just off towards our west, though. Healthy little downpour sliding through, closing in on Vieira. This just to the west of us in Palm Shores. We will see that arrive in Vieira in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. So if you have a plan to take the dog out, do it now before that downpour slides on through. It can wait about 15 minutes and then it'll push through as well. This is Sunday. There's 1 o'clock for us. Most of us are going to be dry, I think, by the afternoon. There will be a stray shower in the mix. Here we go as we fast forward to 4 o'clock. Here's where the higher opportunity for a few showers comes back in as that weak cold front slides through. And you see, it's not much. Keep the umbrella handy, but these showers and thunderstorms are not going to ruin your Sunday by any means. That rain chance is about 30% today. But again, nonetheless, it's not going to be a washout by any means. Here we go, getting into tomorrow. Our wind is going to shift off of the Atlantic. Rain chances stay with us, but the highest chance is going to be right along the 95 corridor and right along the coast. Here's 1 o'clock on our Monday. This is what I'm talking about. A few scattered showers and downpours. And you see a few of these are going to try to sneak inland, but by and large, it's going to be right along the 95 corridor. Now, later on into the evening, you see that green over the Big Bend of Florida into the Gulf of Mexico. That's the starting signs, anyway, of our bigger system that is going to transition into here as we get into Tuesday. More on that in a second. Here is a cool shot, a live look here. Some of those thunderstorms way out over the Gulf Stream. Those are about 40 miles or so off the coast of us in Brevard County. Live look at Port Canaveral right now. Lower 70s as we take that live look again with our Launch Credit Union cam. We have some sunshine starting the day. We're in the low 70s again at the Cape. 71 in New Smyrna Beach. We are at 69 in the Villages. We're doing okay in the 75 corridor. 67 degrees for us in Ocala. Here's a look now at your hour-by-hour forecast. And again, we'll see a few of those downpours through the morning, mainly south and east of I-4. A few scattered showers and downpours back into the picture, though, throughout the afternoon into the early evening before some more widespread rain arrives as we get into the second part of Monday, really Monday evening into Tuesday. Because of this, we're going to be pinpointing this for the next couple of days. Here is 8 o'clock for us on our Monday morning, and you see out by Texas, that's going to be dealing with a bigger system. This is going to ramp up and get going as it tracks all the way across the Gulf of Mexico, impacting us as we get into the early stages of Tuesday. You see the darker oranges and reds there, those are some stronger thunderstorms. We will have the potential for a few isolated strong thunderstorms on Tuesday. And then it's behind this system that some of the coolest air in weeks starts to push back into the peninsula as we wake up. It really is we go through the afternoon on Wednesday and wake up on Thursday morning. We will have the chance for a few isolated storms right now. 1 out of 5 opportunity, at least the lower end severe risk. Again, the severe weather chances are not that high on Tuesday, but they are not zero. So something that we are going to watch closely for Tuesday morning and into the early afternoon. As far as today goes, we'll have a few of those downpours out there. Nothing strong or severe. We're back into the upper 70s and lower 80s across most of Central Florida. Cooler days are coming before we warm things back up again, getting into Christmas. For that, here is a look at your pinpoint accurate 7-day forecast, and we're talking about temperatures again getting back into the 80s today. A little bit cooler tomorrow with the extra clouds and rain showers around. Mid-70s on Tuesday as rain becomes likely, and again, even those few stronger thunderstorms. And there we go, Sunday, or I should say Wednesday, we're back into the upper 60s for us for highs. And then there is that gradual warm up as we get into Christmas Eve on Friday, Christmas Day on Saturday, back to the mid to upper 70s. We are going to get all of this unsettled junk out of here by the time we get into the middle of the week. So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, keep on talking about it. Nicest weather in the country, right here.
I mean, Orlando's the #1 destination
It
this
is.
Christmas, so it makes sense.
No
Thank
doubt.
you, Jonathan.